Right, this is our second rehearsal video for today, and we are looking at our sight singing. Now we were on exercise 36 on page 31, and we're moving on to exercise 37 today. But before we do that, let's do a quick recap of all of the notes we've learned to read. So, do, do, re, re, mi, mi, so, so, la, la, and then top do, do. Now, quite a few there, but our latest is the la. So remember, that's a different new hand sign. So we often go from so to la to so to la and so on. So we've got that kind of movement with your hands if you are using that movement. So straight and then dropped, straight and dropped. Okay. Now we are in the key of C major. So I will give you your do, and we will try and sing through part one on our own. I will use the hand signs. It says slowly, so that's important. We're not going to rush through any of this. I'm sure you can tell already we start on do as we pretty much always have done in these pieces that we're doing in this book. And the next note is so. So we're doing a bit of a jump. Do, so. Okay? But it doesn't come back to do, it comes back to re. So if you imagine do in your head as the next note, that might help. Then you know it's just one above that. Re, do. Okay, so you think of that descending scale that you've just been practicing in your warm-ups. That might help you. And I can see la in the second bar, just above so, as I said. So we know that here's our so. Do, so, la, so, la, so. Okay? And then we've got our top do in the third bar. Do, do. We've got that octave jump there. Okay, so all of those things might help you with reading this on your own. Now, we've got a page turn and we've got a time signature change. They love doing this in this book, don't they? So, be aware of that. I will put the metronome on to help you, but really don't stress. Just keep singing to the beat. So we've got some quavers, we've got a minim at the end of our first page in part one, and that gives us time to turn the page and have a look ahead. And then we've got otherwise minims and crotchets, quavers and crotchets, sorry. And then we've got our final 3-beat dotted minim. Okay, so here's your metronome and your do. There's your metronome, those are your crotchets. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's your do. 3, 4. Do. Turn over. How did you do? Quite a lot to think about once you've turned the page as well. It's a bit tricky that with the page turn. Let's have a go. Let's do it together. There's your do. 3, 4. Do, so, re, do, so, la, so, la, la, do, do, so, la, so, mi, mi, re, mi, mi, do, do, re, do, do, so, la, la, so, la, mi, mi, do, right, something to think about there, isn't there? Okay, let's look at the second part. Nothing like giving you a bit of a stretch. Well, we don't have as many notes here, so that's fine. We're stepping up and down to start with, and then we've got our octave jump on the third bar. But look, we land on la. Now remember what I said, la is tending to go back to so. It's an easy step there between la and so. So just, again, if you can hear so in your head, la is just that one step above that. And then we are going into the 3/4 section to finish off with. So let's have a go. All right. There's your do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do. Let's try to sing it now. Okay, so part 2. There's your do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do, re, mi, re, do, do, la, so, mi, re, do, so, do, re, so, mi, re, mi, do, 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 la, so, do, re, do, do. Right then. I think maybe go over that a few times, if that helps. And we're just going to finish off now with what we would normally do. So I'll sing part 2 while you sing part 1, and then we'll swap over. You sing part 2 while I sing the part 1 harmony, and then that's us done for today. Okay, I think everything should be warming up nicely. The brain's getting into gear. So this is all good. This is all good. Nice and steady, nice and slow. Remember, you start with part 1. We're both starting on do. There's do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do, re, mi, re, do, do, la, so, mi, re, do, so, do, re, so, mi, re, mi, do, 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 la, so, do, re, do, do. Swap, 2, 3, 4. Do, so, re, do, so, la, so, la, la, do, do, so, la, so, mi, re, mi, do, do, re, do, so, la, so, la, mi, do, la, so, la, do. Well done. We're going to move on to our recordings now, and we're going to record each part separately, starting with the baritone part for You'll Never Walk Alone, and then the alto part, and then the soprano part. So get ready for the recording. Well done.